Welcome back to the Lehigh Valley Holiday Gift Guide, home for the holidays. Tis the season to shop small and share big. I am Tiffany.
And I'm Margaret. And today we're serving up something delicious for our foodies out there. So, yeah, you can buy food gifts.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And not just gift cards.
Right.
Those are good too.
Right.
I've got a drawer of them that I like to shuffle through.
Okay.
But we're talking about local makers.
Yes.
Right? People whose products fit in a nice little gift bag or something that you can bring as your side dish if you're being
Oh.
invited to dinner
Okay.
and you're not the cook. Go visit your local makers.
Yes.
Let them make it for you.
Yes, I love that. So this one's for the home chefs, the coffee addicts, the people who plan their holidays around what's on the table. Love that.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, go
What-
ahead.
So let's get into it. What
Yeah.
are we going to talk about today, Margaret?
Well,
What's our...
What's the food you wait all year for? Like, you know,
I'm
it's the
gonna say,
holiday
okay,
food.
so I think some cultures call it dressing or stuffing,
Mhm.
right? I call it dressing.
Okay. I call
So,
it stuffing.
Yes, okay. So I wait all year for my mom's dressing, and she's taught me there are variations, right? Some have sausage. I don't eat pork anymore, but some have sausage, some have oysters,
Mm.
but I like the classic. What about you?
Dressing for sure.
Right?
Yes.
That's yes.
So I make a duck confit
Yes.
dressing.
What?
Yes, bring it. And by the way, this is Veronica Moore, owner of Taste Smokers, also known as Black Skin Plant Mama. Brown skin Plant Mama.
Love it.
Yes. But dressing, I can't believe you have one that you do a specific one like that.
Yes, I tried it a couple years ago because we like to have different proteins. And I was like, what would happen if we put some duck in the dressing?
Yes.
Like shred it up,
Yes.
put it in there for a little surprise.
Yes.
And then it has become the staple. I can't not make it.
Of course.
My husband's like, you're not making regular dressing.
And ever
It needs
again.
to be duck confit dressing.
Ever again.
Yeah.
Okay, so love the dressing. Margaret, did you give us your go-to?
No, but I like stuffing. My dressing is stuffed. And it is so basic. It's so basic, but it has like a pound of butter in it.
Yes.
And the dry, plain bread cubes, onion, and
said dry
celery
and
and
plain.
thyme. Yeah, oh yeah, but they're dried and
But then you
plain,
add
and then we
seasoning.
add the butter. It's all about
Okay.
the butter and
Right.
a little chicken stock. But
Okay.
it's so boring. It's so basic, but it's so good.
Okay, yes, it is.
But
But especially as it gets like crispy on the top. Yes.
Yeah. But I have to say the other thing that is like synonymous with the holidays for me is Chex Mix.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Talk to me.
Like homemade Chex Mix.
Okay.
Like my mom used to make it in an electric fry pan, the square
Oh.
fry pan.
Which, by the way, that's a nice home gift, by the way.
It is.
Yes, those are convenient.
Yeah.
Okay,
I actually
just
still
saying.
have mine.
Yes.
But yeah, you roast it, and I like to do extra seasoning on mine.
Yes,
So a
you
lot of
have
people
to.
don't like to eat my Chex Mix because I make it extra spicy.
Ooh, that's nice.
Good.
Anyway, all right. So what are we washing down all of this bread with? What's your favorite go-to holiday drink?
Are we talking with a little spirits?
Whatever.
Like I do like a peppermint espresso martini.
Oh,
That's
love that.
one.
Santa's Helper.
One, yes.
Oh, that's good.
What's
Santa's
in
Little
that?
Helper is good.
What's in-
Santa's Helper. I don't know. That's what I'm naming your
Oh,
drink.
I like
Oh,
that.
I thought
okay.
you were talking
No,
about
that's
the
what
beer.
I'm naming your drink
Oh, is
because
that
you
a
need a
beer?
little caffeine.
It is a beer. Yeah,
Oh.
Santa's Little Helper is a beer.
Oh, is
Wow.
it? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
I wonder who has that. We should drop a small business name.
Brewworks,
Got
Oh, awesome.
Okay.
Okay. What's your holiday drink?
Coquito.
Coquito.
Do you make it?
No,
Mm.
I've
Okay.
tried and I can, but it's just I like it with some little Puerto Rican love.
Love that.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah,
So where do you get it from?
folks who make it locally.
I know. I'm
Put out a
all right,
Facebook
I
call.
got
Getting it
that.
on
Yeah,
the-
she's like,
She's
know?
got it on the black
I
market
know,
over
yes,
here.
Yeah.
yes. That's the Facebook. There's a Facebook
That's the best
link.
one. Somebody's mama's kitchen
Right.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or ginger ale. If we're not talking spirits, a nice
Right.
ginger ale over
Oh,
some
yeah,
ice.
that's nice. A little cranberry ginger ale.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's a white cranberry Cosmo,
Oh,
and then you like
nice.
put a few frozen cranberries in it.
nice.
Fancy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Are you a cook, a helper, or just an enjoyer of the
I
holiday
am in
meal?
total control. I am the cook, and you don't want anyone else near me.
Like, get out of my kitchen?
Don't bring anything to my house. I'm either in total control or I'm only an enjoyer.
Okay.
Although last year we did cook at my brother's, and I ended up taking over.
Yes, I've done that before. I've done that. Gone to someone else's home and been like, "Oh, can I help?" And then just,
Yeah.
"Here, why don't you sit down?" I got,
Got it.
I've done that
Where's your potato
a
masher?
number of times.
Mm.
Yes.
I'm the cooker.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
cooking. I'm like you. Folks are like, "Do you need help?" No, thank you. Please go sit down and enjoy, whatever it is that you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I enjoy the food a little bit later
Okay.
because I'm
So-
cooking and I'm tasting and I'm,
Yeah.
making sure everything is what it needs to be. So
Yeah.
I'll make my plate about 30 minutes after everybody else.
Oh, really?
Oh,
You wait
okay.
until everybody's done eating.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
just-
because don't you always have to put out more gravy, right? I feel like in that first 20 minutes, no matter how much
Always need more gravy.
there's a more
cranberry
gravy
sauce.
need.
yeah.
Yes, and cranberry sauce. Those are the two. You instantly, the first 20 minutes, there will be another gravy and cranberry need.
Yeah.
I don't know the cranberry need, but the gravy is certainly.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
cranberry with the dressing. Ooh.
It's
Mm.
like
You have to make it yourself.
Mm.
We no longer do ocean spray.
Oh, come on, the
Out the
can.
can. No.
Oh, I like
With the
the can,
lines.
the jelly
You
can.
can't just put that whole thing plunk.
No.
So then you got to tell us what to do.
I'm
We
going to
need
make y'all some.
Well, yes. We need to put that
Put
out
that
there.
on the
We have
black
to put-
market, please.
I would not eat it like that as a child. I would refuse to eat out of the can because I'm just
Okay.
like, no.
What is that? What is that?
And one year I was like, I'm going to make it myself.
Mm.
And it is
It's
a
good.
legit holiday favorite.
It is good. I have had it
Need to have
homemade.
it. Yes.
We're
it's
gonna
so
have to
good.
put Veronica's holiday cranberry on
Yes,
recipe
Absolutely.
out. We'll do that.
I will
Yeah.
happily share.
Oh, I love
Okay,
that.
good. That'll be
Yes.
good. It'll be coming out right after this.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so let's get
Yeah,
into,
let's get into it. Let's.
what you have the Taste
Let's
Smokers
say smokers, yes.
in
This is-
Southside Bethlehem.
Yes.
On the south side of Bethlehem, 318 East 3rd Street.
Mhm.
And it has been a journey.
It
We did
has.
not start off in Bethlehem.
Right. Tell us the story.
The origin story, I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. So we
Okay.
started in October of 2018 in Hellertown in a parking lot on Water Street.
Yes.
Mhm.
The
I
self
remember
storage
that.
parking lot.
Yes.
We started as a mobile food establishment as the Department of Agriculture
Okay.
categorizes it.
Okay.
And so that allowed for you to operate as someone who offers food to the public.
Okay.
That's sanctioned, right? You have all of your health guidelines that are followed. And when we did that in 2018, it was during the time that all of the food trucks would pack up for the winter
Oh.
in 2018.
Okay.
And so we were like, all right, this is an opportunity for us to truly get our name out there.
Mhm.
Yes, we're going to be out in the winter time. The elements are going to be not in our favor, and we're not in an enclosed trailer, right?
Oh,
Right. Yes, because
wow.
you said you were in a parking lot. So,
Yeah,
Okay.
have a game day 6-foot smoker pit,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Yes.
So the only enclosure we would have is the tent, right? That would cover our table, right? That was out there. So we were literally cooking in the snow. We would pop up at the breweries and the wineries in the area. And one of the first breweries that we popped up at was Hop Hill,
Okay.
which used to be in Bethlehem.
Mm.
And now they have 3 Little Birds Distillery in Macungie.
Okay.
So that's where we started. It was the day after Thanksgiving of 2018.
And that was your very first day.
That was our very first day at the brewery,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So we did that for a couple of years. We did a lot of the local festivals in the Lehigh Valley, catering for huge corporations, family gatherings. And then in 2020, we endured the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right.
So
It was a lot.
Yeah.
so that's when you had to change direction, I would assume.
We didn't have to change direction
Okay.
then. The community truly came out and they supported us.
Okay.
They are the reason that we were able to sustain all of the rules and regulations that were at
Yes.
play,
Yes.
and they were changing every other week.
Yeah.
And so we had to truly persevere through that, but the community came through for us
Good.
and with us. And that, I won't say that that was what changed our mindset about the community, because we were community advocates before we were restaurateurs,
Right.
but it let us know the power of community.
Mm-hmm.
Had people not come out and supported small businesses during that time, not just our establishment,
Mm-hmm.
but many different establishments,
Yeah.
we wouldn't have made it.
Right.
And so at the end of 2020, we had an opportunity to open a commercial space.
Okay.
And I was like, hell no. I told my husband, no, I am not interested in this.
Isn't that always our breakthrough moment?
I was
Right.
like-
the thing that we are most animate about in the business arena
Right?
is the thing that will change your life.
It will change your life. I was just like, have you not seen what we just went through? And you want us to open up an establishment that has even more regulations? And
Right.
Hmm.
no, Q, no. He's like, we will not wonder about the what if. If it's meant to be, then God will allow for it to be.
That was powerful.
And I was like, all right. So
And let's take a moment. I'm sorry to interrupt, but you're saying Q. So Q is your
Q
pit
is my-
master,
yes.
your husband.
He's the
he
pit
is
man.
my
yes.
hubby. He is my
Yes.
honey.
Yes.
He is the pit master.
Mm-hmm.
He is the person behind why the Taste Smokers even exists.
Mhm.
This was his opportunity to say, I want to provide something different for our family. I want us to do something different. I no longer want to be in the workplace where there's toxic environments. So I'm going to take a chance. And I need you to trust me. And I
right.
said, okay.
And that's that's beautiful. That is beautiful. That's family, and that's also something that I think it's really important to touch on is that when we're talking about small businesses and we're talking about the holidays, it's just, and I love having people on like you, Veronica, and able to tell the story and the journey because these are our neighbors.
Right.
These are
Yep.
our neighbors. These small businesses, they're our heartbeat. They're our neighbors, and it's so important. You know, I know it's easy for us to, and there's nothing wrong, but it's easy for us to order online. But we have to remember that if we say we're community, then you have to be community. And that's why I love that we're able to bring people on and tell their stories.
Yeah.
And you all are both in the South Side
Yes.
Yes.
Arts District of Bethlehem,
Yes, we
right?
are.
And there's that. This is it has its own little micro community, right?
Yes,
we
of
do.
business owners.
We're very prideful to be on the South Side.
Yeah, South Side. I love the South Side. Come
South
on.
Side alive. South Side,
Yes.
best side is what we say. And we
Best
love
side.
we love our
Yes.
North Side alive folks
yes.
too. We
yes.
do.
Yes.
Some friendly competition is
Yeah.
okay. So tell us what kind of food it's barbecue.
It is.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about what you serve up.
So brisket,
Mm.
pulled pork, ribs, smoked salmon, sausage that we also get from Sailor and Company. So big
Oh.
ups again to the small businesses. We love to
Right.
support our small business merchants. And so we call it Chicago style. You know, it's a fusion of different types of barbecue, right? When you
Okay.
think about the migration of, you have the saucy, vinegary, North Carolina style. You know, you go to
Okay.
St. Louis and Kansas City, dry rub. You have some sauces in Tennessee and Memphis. We love to say sauce is optional.
Oh.
Okay.
For us, we do not slather
Mm.
No, you know
our
you
meats.
don't. And
You
I don't
see?
think I've ever actually used a sauce.
And that is a sign of
Good.
Good.
Q.
Good barbecue.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I
Mm.
have never used sauce
Wow.
at Taste Smokers.
We like to hear that.
So you can have your sauce, but you don't
You
need
can have it. We will always have it available for you if you would like to, you know,
make
dabble
your
a little
you
bit.
make your own sauces.
Yeah. And we
Okay.
have our southern sides. Mac and cheese is definitely a fan favorite.
Yes.
Collard greens,
Yes.
elote, yams.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say what are some because you know we're keeping it community oriented? Are there you mentioned sailors? Are there other local partners that you use or source from, or markets or farmers?
Yes, we get our wood from Shoals Orchard.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Yeah. So he is a partner of
Mhm.
ours and exclusive to the Taste Smokers.
Exclusive to the
Nice.
Taste
Just saying,
Smokers.
put that out there.
Okay.
But you know, we had some folks that we were working with before. Everything happens for a reason, right? We
Yep.
were left kind of high and dry before with some of our other suppliers. And, everything works out the way that it needs to. And when you think about the things that Shoals does, they're very community oriented as well.
Right.
Shoals Orchard, yeah.
Yeah, so when we were looking for someone, I said, why don't we just touch base with them? And it all fell in place.
Nice.
That's wonderful.
Now, do you do any mobile catering or food truck kind of stuff anymore?
Yes,
You do
absolutely.
still? Okay.
Yes, so that's actually what sustains our business. We will never go away from the mobile aspect of it because that's how we started.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We still participate in food festivals around the Lehigh Valley. We'll continue to do that. And lots of companies do hire us for on-site barbecue experiences because they want their associates to smell
Yes.
Yes.
the food, right? They want them to
All the
see the
senses.
smoker pulled up out there. And they usually do it when they want to give some appreciation to their staff.
Okay.
And we love to do that. We do a wonderful event even with Wind Creek staff, their HR department. They have an employee appreciation
wow. Nice.
event, and we've been doing that for the past couple of years. So we really do love to fuel our collaboration
Yeah.
and our activities with community corporations, organizations, and businesses.
So that's a way that a business can support and shop local during the holidays. Is throw your holiday party for
Party,
your
yes.
employees and
Absolutely.
find a local vendor like
Vendor or
Taste
caterer,
Smokers
right.
and have them come out. And I love that.
Yes. Taste Smokers, Local Mama Catering.
Yes.
If you want to cater a appreciation party, that would be good.
Love her.
Yes.
Local. Who's
Local Mama Catering.
Local
That's
Mama
Beth
Catering. Beth.
Raynock.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. What kind
She's not a South Sider, but she might as well be.
of?
She does
Honorary.
support lots of things
It's
on the South Side. She
She
does.
And what's her menu? What's on there?
Local
Fusion.
Mama-
She can make anything.
Yeah, she makes anything. She was actually one of Lehigh Valley Styles best caterer 3 years in a row.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah.
I need to know about these places.
Yes. Local
That's why
Mama
we're
Catering.
here.
She does lots of private chef experiences
Yes,
now.
lots of private chef experiences.
Oh
now.
wow, that's fun. That's a good idea for like to auction off for
Oh,
nonprofit for like a
yes.
fundraiser.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We just WDIY's fundraiser, Lehigh Valley Hollywood Squares Cactus Blue, which is a local
Oh,
yes.
Mexican
Love Liz.
restaurant, donated a taco truck party.
Uh-huh.
That
Oh
was
yeah,
fun.
that was good.
Yeah, I put in a couple
People
of
wanted
raffle
that.
tickets for that.
I wanted that.
I did. I wanted that bad. My kids wanted that for us. Mom, get the taco
up to
truck
the house.
party. Yes, to pull up to the house. Exactly.
So do you do any sort of special things around the holidays, special food items or special gifts, or do you sell your barbecue sauce bottled or anything like
Not
that?
yet. That's up and coming. We do have a special holiday menu, and that's usually when we do some of our specials in terms of pricing. There'll be things on our menu that are offered, but for example, you can get a whole brisket for $250.
Okay.
What is
That
it? What
is
is
good.
that? Like
That's a
how much
good- that's a-
poundage
that's-
is that? What
That's
is-
a deal. That's going to
Okay.
feed about 10 people,
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
and our catering menu is at $45 a pound.
Oh, so that is huge.
That's huge.
That's great savings.
and that's
that
cooked-
is
and
a
it's
gift.
smoked.
It's smoked.
So you don't have to do
You
it.
don't have to do anything. Just pick it up.
Ooh.
And people are slow with it. I'm like, all right, well, this is not coming back again until about,
So apparently,
next
make
November.
that phone call. Make that phone call right now, right?
So that's
And
your
to
big
order
dinner for your big dinner, family,
Yes.
friends, whatever it is, whatever the big meal is for Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or
Yes.
Christmas.
or even just that week, right? Because I know I go and I'm with my family for at least a week.
And you got to feed
and the kids, and you have to feed people for more than one day. So,
get that brisket. I
'Cause-
like it.
after a couple of days, I'm done doing dishes. It's time to order.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yes. I want to talk about, I know that you all, we talk community a lot. I know that UNQ use the space, the Taste Smokers venue itself,
Yes.
for many special events and to help out the artists.
Absolutely.
I've seen these, you do things with the skate shop and the music community. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so when you think about the Taste Smokers, we're all about the artistic experience. We look at our food as art. And when you think about community and what happens over food, there is something that's really powerful about that. So when we were designing the space, Q was very intentional about making sure that people walked in and they weren't just walking into a regular restaurant that served barbecue.
Okay.
It's like we know too many artists.
Yes.
He himself is very particular and is a stylist to the T.
Okay.
I mean, very adamant about lots of things in terms of style and decor. But he wanted to make sure that we had a space where artists could display their artwork.
Yes.
And we're not charging them for that.
Oh, I love that.
So
and then it's
people
for
come
sale.
in. It's for sale.
Cool.
People can come in and inquire about it. And we have our own personal collection that's there as well.
Yes.
And so we want people to come in to our space and feel as though it's an experience. It's not just transactional. And that's one of the reasons why we decided to pivot,
Right.
to have experiences that people could remember and be really ready to go to the next one.
Nice.
That's more than just sit down, eat, let's go, come
Right.
back, rinse, repeat.
Yes.
I wanted something a little bit more at the core of people's hearts.
Love that. Yeah, love the art on. I
Yes.
love being in a restaurant and then seeing the different art on the walls.
That's
and
great.
I actually bought. We had our kitchen redone 2 years ago, and I was eating at Twisted Olive, having a lunch meeting, and they had artwork up from a local artist, a whole collection, and we actually bought a piece, and that's what's in our living room, and just because we were sitting there eating and enjoying, like, wow, look at this beautiful artwork.
Okay.
They've been doing that for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Do you have any special collaborations coming up?
Special collaborations. So, not yet,
Okay.
right? Not yet. One of the things that we really are excited about in terms of the holiday season for Thanksgiving
Okay.
is that we partner with Community Action Development of Lehigh Valley, or of Bethlehem, excuse me.
Okay.
Community Action Development of Bethlehem, the Boys and Girls Club of Bethlehem,
Wonderful.
and also Lehigh University's Community Service Office
Wonderful.
to identify families who were affected by all the things that are happening, right, in terms of their benefits being taken away. And so it was resting within my heart. I was like, I can't sit here and not say anything
Yes.
about it, right? We need to be able to activate our community.
Right.
And I said, I don't know what it is, but we just posted on our Facebook and said, would people be interested in sponsoring meals? And it just took off.
Awesome.
Great.
So we partnered with them to identify those families. We're going to be providing them with meals for Thanksgiving.
Wonderful.
And we're also, because of the generosity, oh my goodness, the generosity of the community, will also be able to offer them a gift card to a local grocer, $150 each family.
Wow.
I'm trying not to cry.
That's amazing.
People were just, it's like people were waiting
Yes.
on an opportunity to just say, we want to be of service. We want to be selfless in our giving. We are so blessed with what we have. Let us be a good steward to those around us who are having a hard time right now.
And there are many.
Yeah.
And for
we
us,
just talked about that our
We
last
did.
episode.
yeah.
Was the joy of giving, and we had Dawn Godshall on, and she was saying that 40% of the people that
Increase in food.
right in food
need.
pantries. So
Yeah,
yeah.
we needed to do that.
I love it.
Now, can people still donate, or how can people still help to this initiative?
So right now, I think that we're in a good spot.
Okay.
I think that we are good to just go ahead and work with the families that we have. If people would like to donate, what I would ask is that they find another community agency or an organization
To partner with
that
yeah.
needs that,
Okay.
right? And to give that money freely to them, or to give those resources freely to them. We're blessed with the contributions that people have given us with this initiative. We just want to be able to pay it forward.
Right.
I love it. Well, let's pay forward a few of our other
Yes.
shops that we want to talk about, and two of these are Rising Tide Community Loan Fund recipients. So again, shouting out Community Action, Lehigh Valley runs the Rising Tide. So Triple Sun Spirits, they're in Emmaus and New Tripoli, and they craft small batch rum, gin, and whiskey that make perfect gifts for the holiday or to bring along to somebody's house. So check out Triple Sun Spirits. And then what about the coffee people?
So we have the Mad Hatter Coffee
Catter,
Roasters. Mad
Cat.
Cat, Mad Catter.
I'm going
coffee
to find
roast-
a way to talk about cats in every
I
episode.
yes, I know. We should track that. We
I
should
missed it
definitely
next.
make sure we're mapping
Yeah.
that. For the coffee lover, Mad Catter Coffee Roasters offers small batch, ethically sourced beans roasted right here in the Lehigh Valley. And their holiday flavors make great stocking stuffers. And Rising Tide helped them get their start.
Awesome. And, you know, the other thing I love to give to people is, especially, you know, if you're going to somebody's house for a meal, cheese,
Ooh.
like specialty cheeses.
Mm.
And Center Square Cheese Shop in Easton is a third generation family shop with artisan cheeses, specialty foods, and gift baskets for every taste. So check them out. And
Okay.
then what
and
else?
then I
What
think
else?
I think
You
it's
wanna
time
do
for a
some
little
rapid fire. Okay,
Yes, let's do
do
some
it.
rapid fire.
Okay.
Ready, Veronica?
I'm ready.
Okay. Favorite brunch spot.
Seabreeze.
I love Seabreeze. Seabreeze. Is
I don't
very-
even know
yes,
that.
yes.
Oh.
It's like a little diner. Did they just move?
No.
Okay, good.
I
Never
don't
mind.
think so. I
Yes.
hope not. They also own Hellertown Diner as well.
That's what I'm thinking of. Okay. Yes.
All right. I'll have to look
Hotel
up Seabreeze.
Bethlehem for me.
Hotel B? Okay. I'm going Flying Egg.
Oh,
Mm.
good one. Okay.
Mhm.
Favorite to go.
I love Thai food to go.
Thai
So
food
Thai
to go is
Thai
good.
2 on North Side Bethlehem. I will order from my house in Allentown.
Nice.
I love it.
They are good. A favorite of ours recently is
Okay.
Portugalia Barbecue in Freemansburg.
I just have to note real quick. So the barbecue restaurateurs.
Yeah.
Okay, I love
like
this.
they're
It's a
doing
different
something
style.
different.
So it's a different style. It's over hot coal.
Okay.
Oh.
It is so good, so flavorful. When you think about Spanish fusion and barbecue together,
Okay. Yes.
get the garlic sauce on the side.
Garlic
I don't
sauce
care
on the
if you're
side,
not getting the
everyone.
shrimp with garlic sauce. Get the garlic
Get
sauce on the side
okay.
and drizzle it on everything.
We are such foodies.
What about you?
Wonder Kitchen.
Wonder Kitchen.
Wonder
I've been wanting to check out the
Kitchen.
Wonder Kitchen
Yes.
because they're like they have a farm
Mm-hmm.
and then they have the restaurant and the farm fuels. I was going to
Fuels the
say
restaurant.
feeds, but fuels the restaurant and
Right.
they create their dishes based on what they're growing at the farm, which is awesome.
Yes. Do we do coffee? Do we do go-to coffee spot?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna start with Donald's
Donuts.
Donald's Donuts.
That's a hard one to say.
Ooh, I'm getting all tongue-tied today, I guess.
Okay, there's a couple, but like Lit is a
Lit.
great meeting spot. Biddy and Bo's,
Yes.
awesome.
Mm,
And then Nowhere Coffee
Okay.
in Allentown.
Got it. Good.
Love Nowhere Coffee. And
There's
then
a spot in Easton. I forget the name. It's like isn't it like a bookstore
Quadrant.
slash coffee? Yes.
Quadrant.
Yes.
Mm,
Any for you?
I don't drink coffee.
Okay. How about
Tea?
tea place?
I like tea at home.
Oh,
Yes, I hear
okay.
that. I
Yeah,
hear that.
nobody's really focused on tea around it. I'm not going to say that. I have not found a place that really focuses on tea.
Okay.
Tea
And it's
service.
good.
Like a
tea.
tea bar. I think isn't Rachel doing that? Isn't Rachel going to do that with her new yoga spot?
Yeah, simplicity.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, so we'll have one coming up. Shout
We'll
out to
see.
Rachel and Simplicity,
absolutely.
owner of the Yoga Loft.
Yes.
Opening spot number 2.
Oasis, yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. One more. We got time for one more.
Okay. I don't know. You do it. What do you think? Oh, we got to do wine. Franklin Hill Vineyards
Oh, okay. Okay. Winery. Go to.
Winery. I'm Franklin Hill, Elaine Pavensky.
I love
all day.
Elaine.
Yeah.
Same.
Man, I don't have a go to. I like to go to all of them.
Okay. Well, that makes
There's,
sense.
there's one. Is there Black River? Is that
Black River
Oh,
Farms.
Black
that
River
place?
Farms, right?
We did our first year anniversary
Oh,
there.
nice.
We used to
Oh.
party.
Yeah, I love it there. It's beautiful.
Yeah, they're awesome. Their spirits are good as well.
Mm.
Okay.
All right. Do you have a different one?
No,
Okay.
Okay.
Franklin Hill.
That was
yeah.
Franklin Hills. We're all Franklin Hills down. Okay.
Nice.
And the
nice.
other ones that we mentioned.
All right.
All right. So I love this episode. Foodie, you know,
Mhm.
talking food. Nothing brings people together like food, and nothing tastes better than supporting local.
Yeah. And if you want to keep exploring the Lehigh Valley's culinary scene, check out the podcast on WDIY 88.1. Inside Dish focuses all on local chefs and restaurateurs. Plus, PBS 39 has an amazing lineup of cooking shows and holiday specials at WLVT.org.
And don't miss next week's episodes. We'll shift from the kitchen to the closet with fashion flair. See how local boutiques and designers are making the season stylish.
Awesome. Till next
Thank you.
time.
Till next time. Thank you for
Thank you,
coming,
Veronica.
Veronica.
Thanks for having me.
That's a wrap.